Hi, how are you this morning? Do you need a 20-ounce flavor? Oh, anything else? $2.50 total. Thank you. Oh, a little cream in it, back, dude. We can do that for you. All right, 50 cents is your change. Oh, thank you so much. We'll have that right up for you.
My name is Heidi Bomey.
I'm John Bomey,
And I am the owner of Bellissimo Coffeeworks.
the co-owner of Bellissimo Coffeeworks here in Lamars, Iowa.
Bellissimo Coffeeworks is a coffee shop here in Lamars, Iowa. We offer coffee, brewed coffee, espresso drinks, blended drinks, smoothies. We offer a huge variety of baked items, mini donuts. We also have a few lunch items. We have a restaurant area where you can come in and sit and enjoy coffee with a friend. We also have a walk-up counter where you can just come in and get your coffee and take it to go with you. Then we also have a drive-through service. It was opened in 2008 by Marty and Maria Pippett. I can't remember what year. I want to say around 2013 maybe. They actually sold the coffee shop to one of their employees. Her name also was Heidi. So they bought the coffee shop and owned and operated it until 2016. In the late fall of 2016, they were anticipating moving to Arizona. So they put the coffee shop up for sale. They didn't really have anybody interested in taking it on until about December of 2016, when it was actually, they were just going to close up shop and move. What I started noticing happening when December of 2016 rolled around and the announcement was made that the coffee shop was actually going to close because no one was going to purchase it, I would be in the shop waiting to get my coffee, and I would hear comments from customers coming in about how sad they were, some even to the point of being emotional, and how upset they were that it was going to be closing and weren't sure where they were going to go to get their coffee. And just, there's definitely a following of people that were not happy about the fact that the shop was going to be closing. I was pretty sad. I'm an avid coffee drinker, and it was my favorite place to get coffee. So I was disappointed with the fact that it was going to be closing, but I had pretty much resolved myself to the fact that I was just going to have to learn to make better coffee at home or find somewhere else to get my coffee. The thought did not initially cross my mind, oh, we should buy the coffee shop. But as things kind of went along and I started to see how much people were upset that it was going to be closing, just kind of had this, oh, well, that would be kind of fun to do kind of thought process. And I went home and mentioned something to John about it, like, oh, you know, it'd be kind of fun as if we bought the coffee shop. And it was like, ha ha ha, that would be fun. And then the next thing you know, you start having these conversations that start taking legs a little bit, where you start talking about, ooh, if we were gonna buy the coffee shop, you know, it'd be really cool is if we added mini donuts, or it would be really good if we could move it back to the old location where you had a drive-through, or, you know, all of these conversations that start off as kind of a joke, but then start getting more and more serious. And I think the time came where we decided we either need to seriously pursue this or we need to stop joking around about it and talking about it. So I remember telling John and the kids, I don't know that I really want to do this. Like, life had been extremely chaotic. It was just starting to calm down and mellow out, and the thought of picking up the amount of chaos again was not something that I really wanted to do. But I also could see where this might be something that God was leading us towards. So I remember very specifically having the conversation with God where I said, I don't want to do this, but if this is what you want us to do, I'll do it, even though I don't want to do it. but you're going to have to make sure that you make it very clear to me that this is the right direction to go, because if you're not in it, I don't want to do it. And he made it abundantly clear to us that this is what we were supposed to do.
This shop is important to me because it's a family venture. It supports our family, but it also acts as an outreach to the community. Our slogan is it's about more than just coffee, and we live that every day. It's kind of what we focus on, and everything that we do, the way we run our business is centered around that principle.
I think for me, the coffee shop, one of the things that it was for me is something that I very much wanted to make sure it continued to be, which was not necessarily just a place to get good coffee, but a place where people could come and connect with other people and feel better. It needs to be about more than just the coffee. People can get coffee at several different places in town and out of town, but what is it that keeps them coming back to your shop? And I think that was kind of the underlying theme of it's about more than just coffee. The other side of that has to do with our faith, in the sense of opening this shop for me personally, and I would say for our family, was more about being obedient to God at a time where maybe we didn't think it made sense, or it didn't seem like that was what we really wanted to do. That it was about more than just opening a coffee shop to us. It was about doing what God had called us to do. And, we thought we knew why he was leading us to do that. And the reality is that we've seen over and over and over again that he has used this business to bless us and our family, and hopefully to help us to be a blessing to other people in our community.
What does it's about more than just coffee mean to me? It means that we do the extra things, not only with the products that we serve, we're generous with our portions and with the good stuff that we put in our coffee. We're very particular about the way that we make everything here, that it's done exactly right so that consumers get a great quality product, but also in the grander scheme, it's about what we can do to be a vital part of this community. Not only to be a taker of the resources that are in a community, but also to be a giver of resources back to the community.
We have been given this gift, this opportunity to purchase this business, and so I feel a huge responsibility to use it to give back to the community.
I think what it has done for the community is to provide a comfortable place. I've always told people I wanted to feel like you're hanging out with family when you're at our place. Unless you don't like your family, then we wanted to feel like you're hanging out with your friends, and we just wanted the environment to be a safe place for people to come, a comfortable place that feels homey. Just tried to provide a nice independent coffee shop feel. It's not a corporate feel here. We're very much about the art of coffee making and providing a great value for folks when they come through. We want to be the place people can afford to come every day if they want to, and also get a good quality coffee or latte when they do so.
So what gets me up early in the morning?
What gets me up in the morning every day?
That can be kind of a tough question. Ultimately,
the fact that we have made so many friends and developed so many relationships, and have the opportunity, as odd as it sounds, to help people through the bad times, the good times, the in-between times.
I love being able to love on people in our community. And some of my favorite memories looking back are when someone happens to pull in the drive-thru and they're having a really hard day and there's nobody behind them, and you get a chance to just pour it into them for a while.
I've told anyone who will listen, I had no idea we were buying a bar without alcohol when we bought this place, because people tell you their life story as you get closer to customers. They'll share with you when they're having a good day, they'll share with you when they're having a bad day, when crappy things happen to them, and it's corny, but we've become part of their family and they've become part of our family in the process.
The relationships, the people that we've met, we have so many amazing people in our community, people that I didn't know before running the coffee shop, people who I cherish dearly in my life that I'm so thankful that we've gotten the opportunity to get to know better. So yeah, that's what gets me up in the morning. It's not because I like getting up early. It's not because I like running my little fanny off all day long on a Saturday. You know, there's other things that I would rather be doing, but what drives me and what fuels me is the opportunity to interact with people in that way and develop those relationships.
All right, there's your chai. Have a great day. Take care of yourself. See ya.